Hi, everybody. My name is Gabriela Lipnitsky, and today I'll be presenting my marketing analysis of Glossier. Glossier is a beauty brand that redefined the relationship between consumers and cosmetics. Born from the blog Into the Gloss in 2014, Glossier emerged as a community driven direct to consumer brand that built products with its audience rather than for them. Its philosophy, skin first, makeup second, has shaped an entire generation's approach to beauty through authenticity, minimalism, and digital storytelling. Now let's dive into Glossier's digital ecosystem. The website acts as the brand storytelling hub and e commerce core. It's simple and clean, as you can see in the pictures, but also it lacks a little bit of warmth and emotional connection. However, it performs well with a conversion efficiency increase of nearly 188% through search ads. On Instagram, Glossier's 3.2 million followers interact with beautifully curated visuals and user generated content, but engagement has plateaued around 0.12 to 43%, showing that the audience is loyal, but the format is aching. There's a little bit too overproduced reels and tonal inconsistency. On TikTok, on the other hand, this platform shows promise with 345,000 followers and a higher engagement rate between 2.5 and 3.2%. But we can see that there's a limited storytelling depth. The brand's challenge lies in creating more emotional story driven content rather than purely aesthetic clips. When we look at Glossier's position, the SWOT shows a very balanced story. Among its strengths, the brand's community driven DNA and authentic brand identity stand out. Its minimalistic message and DTC model have built an engaged, loyal audience. Weaknesses include content fatigue and inconsistent tones across platforms, sometimes too polished, sometimes too raw. This can weaken the brand coherence. On the other hand, opportunities are clear, engaging Gen Z audiences who crave imperfection and collaborating with nostalgic or trend driven patterns. Lastly, threats include increasing competition from brands like Rhode, Say, and Rare Beauty, which are now replicating Glossier's minimalistic aesthetic. From the SWOT analysis, we can identify two key areas that Glossier is currently doing well and two that represent opportunities. On the positive side, Glossier continues to excel community driven branding, transforming everyday consumers into brand advocates through user generated content and peer recommendation. This authentic connection remains one of its strongest competitive advantages. The brand also demonstrates a tonal inconsistency across all digital platforms, effectively communicating its skin first, makeup second philosophy through cohesive color palettes and minimalistic design choices. However, the analysis also reveals some opportunities for growth. First, video engagement rates remain slightly below the industry benchmarks, suggesting the need to refine storytelling by leveraging creator led collaborations and more spontaneous, relatable content that aligns with Gen Z preferences. Second, Glossier could broaden its brand narrative. The growing popularity of expressing grunge inspired aesthetic present an opportunity to blend its clean minimalistic identity with bolder creative directions, introducing limited edition capsules or hybrid campaigns that keep the brand fresh while preserving its authenticity. Now let's talk about the target persona. Glazier's core persona is Sophie Williams, a 27-year-old professional who embodies the brand's skin first, makeup second philosophy. She values clean beauty, inclusivity, and aesthetic simplicity. She is loyal to Glazier's lifestyle, promise, but feels the brand has recently become a little bit too commercial, losing that sense of intimacy and honesty that once made it unique. She is the foundation of Glacier's community, and keeping her trust means staying authentic while evolving visually. The second persona is Luna Rivera, a 21-year-old Gen Z creator who loves self expression. She presents the next growth wave, young consumers who are drawn to authenticity, imperfection, and hybrid aesthetics, the clean meets grunge vibe. Luna spends most of her time on TikTok and Reels, where she follows micro influencers who feel real. She wants makeup that is fast, bold, and expressive, not perfect. Capturing Luna means embracing a messier, more spontaneous digital language that still feels like Glossier. With this being said, the proposed strategy focuses on bridging those two audiences together. Sophie, minimalistic calmness, and Luna, expressive authenticity. The strategy is centered on three pillars. First, real users, raw looks, spontaneous moments, encouraging true user stories instead of polished brand videos. Second, be the face for a week. So, this would be a strategy where we'll be rotating an ambassador program where real Glossier consumers share their unfiltered routines, linking back to product pages and turning UCG into natural SEO assets. Third, creator and editorial collaborations, partnering with micro influencers and editorial outlets to reinsert Closer into authentic beauty conversations beyond its own platforms. The ultimate goal is to balance minimalism with expressiveness, moving from perfection to connection. Glossier off page SEO focuses on strengthening credibility and expanding reach through authentic link building. The strategy includes editorial collaborations, creator co development, and visual platform optimization, especially on Pinterest and YouTube. Each initiative enforces the brand's narrative across its ecosystems, building backlinks through real user stories and co created content. The expected outcome is a stronger domain authority, higher organic traffic, and measurable SEO value tied directly to Glossier storytelling and community engagement. To conclude, Glossier must return to its root of authenticity to sustained engagement and loyalty. The opportunity lies in finding harmony between beauty and creative freedom, or in other words, between Sophie and Luna. By shifting its digital voice towards transparency and co creation, Glossier can reestablish itself as a brand that not only sells makeup, but as its founder said, sells a connection. Thank you very much.